moment ever.
Well, thanks for being here with us, buddy.
To all
we love you guys. Without speed, we couldn't have done what we've done, and we couldn't be what we are. We love everything about our relationship, all the people out there watching our shows, all the people in our audience. It's really about what it is Barrett-Jackson has become. They see us on the stage, oh, this guy's this, the guy's that. I have light-sensitive eyes, so I wear sunglasses. I have thousands of people, and this guy thinks he's cool. Hey, I've been married 40 years. My daughters work here. I'm as cool as it gets for all the right reasons, buddy. I'm just here doing what I love, helping people, making magic happen, and I'm honored to be in with you. Thank you.
Well, there's the car that brought $700,000 for the Armed Forces Foundation. We'll take a break and return in our final hour of 20 hours of speed coverage of the world's greatest collector car event, the 4th Barrett-Jackson at Las Vegas.
Barrett-Jackson invites you to check out their brand new line of official apparel, gifts, and unique collectibles. Choose from a variety of fashions for men, women, and kids. Go to Barrett-Jackson.com and shop online today.
Welcome back to Las Vegas, Nevada. Earlier we showed you the final single car winner in our Haggerty Fantasy Bid Contest. Here is the daily total. Congratulations to Jab Racing winning that 32-inch LG HD TV. And we'll show you the 3-day totals. In third place, the Kindle 6-inch e-reader with 3G. Goes to Red Dodge. Second place, the LG 3D Blu-ray player with Wi-Fi. Topping them all, our grand prize, the Samsung home theater system and Epson home cinema projector. Congratulations to all of our winners in the Haggerty Fantasy Bid competition here at Las Vegas. We've still got over a half an hour to go here in our final hour of speed coverage, and there are still dream rides rolling up onto the block. I'm Bob Varsha with Matt Stone, Mike Joy, Steve Bagnate, Rick DeBrule, and Justin Bell. They were the last 3 cars to cross the block. Now currently occupied by lot 686, a 71 Plymouth Hemi Cuda custom recreation.
Well, you know, see those big black stripes down the side of this car? They call them billboards. Is that any surprise? Because it had to be about the biggest name badge ever created that I could ever.
Well, indeed, what we have here is a wonderful Pro Touring meets restoration rendition of the 71 Hemi Cuda. It began life as a C-Code slant 6 car, no problem, great palette to begin working with. 4-wheel Willwood disc brakes, 426 Hemi under the hood, and I'm liking the fact that the builder of this one chose not to go with headers, but actually with reproduction Street Hemi exhaust manifolds, which are available these days from Man City Racing. And again, they look just like the originals, they don't leak, and nice original touch.
I see that this car is air-conditioned. Yeah. So it's represented there on the dash, and since restoration, this car has covered less than 500 miles. So a big build, practically new, but for it being 40 years old, sometimes everything old is new again, and that's the story with this Cuda.
This color, really evocative of a certain day. Phil Richardson working hard.
I know at Dodge they called it Sublime. I seem to remember Sassy Grass Green as being the Plymouth equivalent here.
I think that's correct, Mike.
Let's run to it.
And it's a right color for this body style.
Yeah, it is.
Still looks right.
The designer says there were $150,000 spent, and I believe it. And we're at 90, so still upside down a little bit here.
Spanky's voice beginning to waver a little. He's worked very hard in the last hour or so.
All right, so who was it that said, hey, that thing got a Hemi in it? Comedian John Reap from Hickory, North Carolina.
Another $100,000 sale, gentlemen. And that lady driving off with a very cool Hemi recreation. As he signs for his new car, let's go out to Rick DeBrew.
Yeah, here in the SPX staging lane, John, look today, we've had a huge variety of cars today. This is another example, should be in the block shortly. It's lot 690.2, a 1990 Ferrari F355 GTS Coupe. This particular one only has about 6,000 miles, 6,700 to be exact. Beautiful inside, yellow outside, black inside, nicely done. It's got a Carfax, shows exactly where everything's been, no problems. But once again, it's just the variety. We've had a ton of different styles of Ferraris that have been here. We've had exotic supercars today. Really today, I think, has been one of the banner days here at Barrett-Jackson for style in cars and from Europe and from the United States.
Notice that automatic transmission will not play. It is a robotically controlled manual. It has a real live clutch and gears, and the clutch is actuated and the gears are shifted by computers, solenoids, and stuff.
Now at center stage is lot 686.1. Another recreation. This one, a 1970 Chevelle LS6 convertible.
Yes. So I know I'm put on the stage 75. I took you at 77, Tom. I'm on 7. No, I had Amy at 75. I took you at 77. I'm on 77. Your people have to be 77. 75. 75. Asking something. No, sir. I have 75. You want to be no 75. You want 70? You want to be 76? 70. Okay, hurry up. I'm on 6. 6 down and 6. Gotta go. I'm at 70. I'm gonna get 76 now. Hold it now. You got 74. R5. Is that right? Nope. You want to be 6. There's your opportunity. 4 to bid. 6. 74. 76. Do you want to be 5? I'm at 5. No, sir. No, sir. No, sir. He needs to be 5. I'm at 5. I'm at 5. Got it. I'm 5. Will you come along the whole way? Yes or no, sir? I'm at 5. Going back in. I'm at 4 and 5. I'm at 4 and 5. All through. All. No, sir. No, sir. I gotta go. I'm at 5. You want 5? Last call. Fair warning. Do you want any more? So 74,000 out of it. 80. 74,000. 80.
Here comes line number 60.
Not exactly an artistic success, but they got it there at $74,000. Now let's go down to Mike Joy, standing by with Barrett-Jackson Company Chairman Greg Jackson and President Steve Davis.
Wow, what a weekend. You've had record crowds here. It's all off the charts. A very eclectic docket of cars. Everything here from soup to nuts. But what has impressed me most, Craig, is what you folks have done, especially this weekend, on behalf of great charitable causes.
Well, we have a great vehicle to do it, but it's our customers. And like I said there, I got to thank Sam Pack, Ron Pratt. I mean, it's our customers that help us do this. But, you know, car collecting is a hobby, a community, and a passion. And it comes through at Barrett-Jackson. You know, people don't just come and buy these cars just so they can show off. They love these cars, and that's what's coming through. Look, this is one of the worst weeks we've ever had in the stock market since '08. And the magic inside of here at Barrett-Jackson, you wouldn't know that there was economic turmoil. You know, people are buying with their heart. And we are excited going into Scottsdale with some of the high-end cars that we have that we were showcasing here. I think the collector car hobby is very strong, and we've got great things ahead of us.
And the showcase here is a great idea, and it's really been full of folks looking over those great cars that are coming to Scottsdale to be sold.
Absolutely. You know, if people give us cars ahead of time, we can do great things. Look at what Steve did by promoting the Fairlane for so long. whenever they give us the time, and that's what we tell people, consign your cars early, give us the chance to make magic happen.
Right, thanks, Greg. Greg donated a Cobra for flood relief. Steve brought this wonderful Fairlane, and just this whole weekend, I know you have memories just from tonight that are going to last a lifetime.
Absolutely, Mike. What can I say after that? It's just I'm emotionally and physically just absolutely on overload right now. Having the color guard fly in from Camp Pendleton, what a privilege to have the U.S. Marines. Had some Army personnel on stage. I had my family here. Rare occasion we all got together. I'm on the eve of my 40th wedding anniversary. It's God bless America. Barrett-Jackson is so incredible in so many ways to create a platform that allows us to do what we do and infect millions of people around the world to do it with us.
And we all get to enjoy it. So a great docket of cars, great work for charitable causes. I'm not kidding when I say I can't wait for Scottsdale.
Oh, it's going to be a barn burner.
No question about that. Scottsdale will be terrific. Remember, January 16th to the 22nd, 2012, and you'll see it on Speed. There are some of the cars you'll see. Just a small fraction of the cars that we'll see in Scottsdale. Plenty more just like them coming in as well. Except maybe that Tucker. There's only, what, 48 of them? Now on the stage, we are currently at $120,000 bid on lot 689, a 57 Chevy C6 custom pickup.
You won't believe this one. This looks like a pickup. It's a Corvette. Underneath it's all C6 suspension and drivetrain, a transmission and rear end. And the build quality is beautiful. It's dropped on these big 24s in back. Brad, have a look at, you ever wonder what's underneath the body of a new Corvette? There it is.
Up under the hood, we see something very exciting. We have a Kinsler 8-stack fuel injection unit added to the Gen 3 Corvette engine. And again, the 8-stack, beautiful stuff, just reminiscent of the old Hillborn stuff, Crowder stuff from back in the day. But again, with electronics, it's not finicky. You can drive this on the street and tune it with a laptop.
Down comes the engine cover. Here's our Chevrolet chassis cam. Let's have a peek underneath.
And that's pretty much what a C6 looks like right there. Except no fiberglass this time. 57 Chevy pickup body grafted on top. And that's an oversimplification. There's a lot of work to make this body and that suspension and that powertrain up.
Well, let's credit Roger Lee of Ironworks Speed and Custom with 7,000 man-hours of work to build this beauty.
Different colors of the different components underneath make it really stand out. 125. It's still a pretty significant number. It's number 9 of the auction. It's not 125 anymore.
Something to keep in mind is that Duntop's dream was to have a rear transmission in a mid-engine Corvette. Well, C5 and C6 Corvettes actually bring that to life to some degree. The transaction in the rear gets some of the weight off the nose of the car. And I'm sure Duntop was pleased when he saw that evolve into the production Corvette.
Winning bidder. Yeah, there'll be a party in Las Vegas tonight. It's Barrett-Jackson time. We're now in our final 20 minutes of our 20 hours of coverage from Mandalay Bay. Sunday, Sebastian Vettel will start from his 11th pole of the season and try to clinch his second straight world championship. Don't miss the Formula One Grand Prix of Singapore live Sunday at 7:30 a.m. Eastern Time. That's 4:30 a.m. Pacific, only on Speed. inside the magnificent Mandalay Bay Resort Casino. Matt Stone, Mike Joy, Steve Vignante, Rick DeBoer, and Justin Bell. I'm Bob Marcia. A little over a quarter of an hour to go. Our live speed coverage of the 4th annual Barrett-Jackson Collector Car Auction presented by Bridgestone. And now center stage is lot 690, a 1954 Austin Healey 100.
Well, I'll tell you, Mike, and guys, I love big Healeys as much as anybody does. But I doubt that any of them are any prettier than these 4-cylinder Healey 100s.
Well, this is a 54, so it's very early in this series. This body stock continued through the end of production in 1967 with a different grille and other different features. As a Healey 100, this has a 4-cylinder engine. Later cars, beginning with the 100-6, would have straight 6-cylinder engines. This car has the Le Mans modifications. It's beautiful. Tom and Randy Rock did the restoration, and they are well known to Barrett-Jackson customers. Though this car was born black, the silver looks fantastic on it. The red interior is new, but it is the original color. And you see a brand new spare tire there, should it be needed, along with a full tonneau cover. Wow.
Say, Mike, is the 100 nomenclature in reference to top speed, or what's it referred to?
I better go back to my library before I go to my garage. I'm sorry, I don't know. I'll have to ask a Donald Healey's son Jeff, or certainly somebody from the Austin Healey Club of America. Sorry, Steve. I should know that, but I don't.
This has the Le Mans setup on the car. Was it a 100, I believe, that Lance Macklin was driving on that fateful day in 1955 at Le Mans. Involved in the most lethal accident in racing history at the 24 hours.
Okay, I am suddenly educated. At Bonneville, one of these cars went 100 miles per hour, the prototype, so the series was named the Healey 100.
Thank you, Mike.
Well, thank you, Randy Rock. That's where I got the information, was from the restorer.
51,000 takes it, representing the $51,000 it took to buy it.
Well, that was a good buy, I'd say.
I'd say so too, even with the 10% buyer's premium. Well, if you like that 54 Austin Healey, how about a 62, the big Healey, Mark II Roadster.
Well, as time went on, as we said, the Healey gained a 6-cylinder. It gained a different grille and a slightly different look. This is a Mark II version of the 3000. There would eventually be a Mark III. Some purists prefer the Mark II. Here it is. It's this rod right here to hold the hood up, because this is the tri-carb engine. Later engines got only 2 carburetors. What you did get with this version, this would have been